the hot seat is 5 fun questions. We got some hot seat music playing in the background. And let's go. Question number 1. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Anywhere in the world.
Of all the countries that I've visited right now, I'd probably go back to New Zealand. I would set up residency there and love it. Outdoor lifestyle, different contrasting landscapes, scenery. The people are probably most friendly ever. Even though the Maoris look scary, they are probably the most loving people you'll ever meet. And a big hug from a Maori is a big hug from a Maori, for sure.
New Zealand is beautiful. Question number 2. If you could give your son, Sir Ellis, only one piece of advice, what would it be?
Never stop chasing your dream. Like, figure out what your dream is and just go for it. Like, never stop chasing it.
Nice. Question number 3. If you could have married anyone besides my sister, who would it have been?
Oh, fuck, man, really? Damn. Good job. She's not sitting
that
here.
one.
No, I think she probably knows that. No, we don't want to skip that one. That's all good. I would probably have chosen one of the 1980s like supermodels, Christy Turlington. I think if you're going to look at somebody on a photograph, I don't know her personally, of course, but I mean, like, I was a kid growing up, and Herb Ritz was one of my absolute favorite photographers and inspirations, and the photographs that he took of her are stunning. Maybe she's got a crappy personality, nice. I don't know, but she's pretty to look at.
Question number 4. If you could do something completely different with your career, completely different from everything you do, what would it be?
You mean not be a photographer?
Not be a photographer, not have the Element marketing company. Would you kind of throw it back and be a big club promoter?
I think I probably would be good at that. I really do.
Yeah, you would. You throw a good party.
I love to throw a good party and entertain and stuff. So I mean, that might be a good option for me. Yeah, I would say I would probably take a shot at that. The other thing was, and I really did consider this a long time ago, would be my dad was a self-employed architect and always built like really cool residential properties, just one-offs, nothing like for a big home builder, nothing cookie cutter. But he loved doing just unique properties, and I still like draw my own designs out for houses, and then that creative process I really love too. So one of those.
That's cool. Side note, I actually asked you that question, and you picked this song for that, so I thought you may become like an international cocaine dealer.
I heard you playing that, and I was like, yeah. Why did you pick this song, Carl? I was like, yeah, what would you do with your life if you weren't a photographer? I picked White Lines, the idea of major coke dealer.
Call me Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, call me Pablo. Hey.
And question number 5, who would you like to see on The Spice?
Oh,
and please have it be someone that would actually come on.
Gosh. Well, I think it would probably be with your knowing who you are and knowing your history well enough. I would probably say, God, man, that's a really tough one. Have to be somebody in the music industry because you're really deeply connected. I mean, have you had Mary J. Blige on? I haven't seen every single one of your shows, but I would say Mary J. Blige if you haven't.
No, I wouldn't. I would like to have Mary on, but yeah, I don't really have a connection to her like I used to, just because of some kind of like staff changes within her camp. Actually, you know who I'd like you to call out? PG.
Who?
I would love to have him on the show.
You want PG on the show? Oh, I could definitely make that happen.
Yeah.
He'd be fun. He's a really good talker too.
That's what I'm saying. For those who don't know, we're talking about Paul Grimshaw, an amazing friend and guy who's in 20 different bands, and he plays every night of the year in Myrtle Beach, and he is just, I mean, he wrote a book about how history would be if the South had won the Civil War, and it's just just such an incredible dude. I would love to have Paul on. So maybe we can hook that up.
I can make that hook up for sure. Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Hell yeah. All right, dude, we made it to the end. Tell us what you have coming up with your art walks and where people can see your art.
Yeah, so we just did our first art walk. We did art walks downtown in Myrtle Beach for a couple of years pre-COVID, and then COVID obviously shut everything down. And I actually even closed my gallery and moved to a new space. I've just opened up a new one downtown Myrtle Beach. There's like a little community of only 4 galleries. I mean, I hate to say that it's pretty a sad effort compared to big cities, but that's what we live, and that's what we've got going on. So you can see my work at Carl Carriage Art on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, of course, everybody is. I have a website that I'm going to be changing this year where you can actually buy prints and stuff online. And I'll be launching a whole bunch of new work that I haven't really even put out there yet. But yeah, if you're in the Myrtle Beach area, we'll be doing first Friday of the month art walks through the summer, probably into the fall. And then next year, maybe I'll be moving to Asheville and connecting with their art community down there. They've got an amazing Riverwalk art district with hundreds of galleries and artists represented, which would be really exciting going to, considering we live in a very small market for art right now. I mean, Myrtle Beach really is kind of like a little spot on the wall when it comes to the art community here, sadly. So yeah, I'm really excited to be moving to a big city. And, I went to Art Basel down in Miami a couple of years ago and had a really great time just exploring the galleries and stuff there and just really just seeing what's possible. But I think my goal is, and I'm a year and a half away from it, at 50 years old, I was going to retire from work and pursue my art full time, and I'm hopefully still on track for that. If not, maybe even earlier. We'll see what happens.
That's awesome, man. That's so awesome. So thank you so much for coming on The Spice, bro. I'm really, like I said, you're the first artist and photographer to come here and talk about your music. Your music is great. I've had a lot of great feedback about the playlist. I love it. You've turned me on to so much incredible music, a lot of the chill stuff. And I really, I appreciate you as a friend and a person that I've done business with, and I love you as my brother-in-law, and I'm going to wrap this one up.
Right on, bro. Man, it was awesome being on here. I had no idea what to expect, having just watched a bunch of shows. It's kind of different being in the hot seat per se, and being like, oh shit, man. I gotta be talking for an hour and a half here. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, you gotta answer my question, son.
I do, and I knew there was gonna be the hot seat thing coming up, and I'm like, oh god, what's he gonna ask me? Because he knows quite a lot about me. Like, this could be really awkward.
I took it easy.
You did. Right, I was like, whew.
Yeah. I'm going to wrap this one up. I hope to see you soon, and tell Ellis I said I love you, and I'll talk to him soon. All right. All right, everybody. That is our first show. Yeah, brother. This is our first show for the night. Carl Carriage. You can go to carlcarriagephotography.com. Check out his art. Check him out on Instagram, where he has all his photography and his different art that he works on. Again, a really, really close friend of mine, my brother-in-law, but we've done so many things together. We've traveled the world together, so I appreciate him more than he probably knows. We have another show coming up at 8:45. It is Olivia K from Olivia K and the Parkers. I met her here at Club Curious. She's an amazing musician. That starts at 8:45. So until then, let me give a shout out to my sponsors. First, you can visit musicisthespice.com, where you can find all the different episodes that we've had, along with the playlists, the Spotify playlists. The playlists are in show order, so you can watch and listen along. I'd like to give a shout out to my technical manager, Chris, from RadarEntertainmentGroup.com. If you are looking to do a virtual production and you need the things that you need for a virtual production, comms, video, audio, logistical management, Chris is the best at what he does. So I would encourage you to go to RadarEntertainmentGroup.com and connect him if you're looking to do a virtual show. Also, you can go to UruConnects.com. Uru is the company that Chris and Kirsten and I started at the lockdown, when the lockdown happened, and that's how the Spice came about. We also do all sorts of live and virtual event production, again with video, audio, communications, logistics. Uru and Radar Entertainment Group work hand in hand, so it's a very nice partnership that we've created with our partners. So yeah, like I said, at 8:45 tonight, Olivia K from Olivia K and the Parkers will be our next guest. It's going to be an amazing show. I hope to see you then. Peace.